Good morning, YouTube. This is WhackMed19 bringing you another video. I know these are getting a little antsy, waiting on Black Ops 2 to come out. Looking through the forums earlier today and noticed a topic that seems to always be a problem. Before Black Ops was over, the original Black Ops was over in Modern Warfare 3 forums. Other than everybody complaining about Ghost, hardcore versus core was definitely one of those discussions that was on the top of several people's minds. The hardcore community speaks out often in the forums. I say we. I used to consider myself a hardcore player till I joined a core clan. But as a hardcore player, there are several things that just bother you. You feel, as a hardcore player, I definitely felt like I was more of a player. I had to pay more attention. I couldn't run around a corner and regenerate my health. So I was definitely spending more time worrying about dying. Some people call that camping. Other people just say that that's playing strategically. That's not wanting to die. That's playing wisely, playing more realistically. But hardcore is a completely different beast. There are things that work in core that you can never get away with working in hardcore. And the hardcore community speaks out, or especially on the forums, to make sure that the game developers know what they like, what they don't like. And Treyarch is pretty good to answer that. The 623 update, every hardcore player knows exactly what I'm talking about. A 623 update for Black Ops. What happened? They got rid of some things, they added others. The community was divided as to whether this was a good thing or a bad thing. But the 623 update was there, and it was because of community feedback that it was put into place. It took several months for them to give me my hardcore Captain Black back without having to play that stupid game mode. Headquarters. I hate it. I can't stand headquarters. It's terrible. But that's my opinion. I know a lot of people love headquarters. I don't. Good for you. I hope you enjoy it. I really do. Somebody's got to. But the question that was in the forums today that I looked at and was noticing was, does hardcore need a heads-up display? And there were comments back and forth. Several people, most people said no. The guy that brought it up wanted a mini-map, and that's just a terrible idea. A mini-map would be so overpowered that it's not even funny. You would have to run Assassin or Ghost or whatever the equivalent's going to be. You would not be able to run anything but Assassin and Silencer. There's no way you can do anything else, because in hardcore, one noob tube, huge area of blast that it's no minimap. Terrible idea, way overpowered, completely imbalanced. But there are other things that are on the heads-up display that could be useful. I would love to have a bullet counter. You can see in a previous video, Mr. Irish Rebel gets a Moab and has no idea how many bullets are in his FAD, so he has to use his secondary. He still gets his Moab. Congratulations to him. But one of the reasons he's using the secondary is because he doesn't know how many bullets are in his primary weapon. So the bullet counter would have been nice. I know arguing about a Moab isn't exactly underpower, overpower, nerf question. But the bullet counter would be a good addition to a heads-up display in hardcore. Do you need a nade counter? Do you need an equipment counter? Maybe no. I don't care. Whatever you want to do, put it in there. If the developers think that's a good thing, that's fine. Point streak counter. I don't think so. I think that this would be overpowered. I think that whenever you got one below, then you would be Sir Camps a lot. You'd find you a corner, you'd sit in it, you'd wait to get that one last kill so that you could get your whatever and bring it out. And I don't want that to happen. The hardcore community already gets blasted enough for being cheap and being a bunch of campers because I don't know. I think people who say that spent too much time in a hardcore team deathmatch lobby, which is nothing but camping. The win-lose meter, no, we don't need one. A win-loss meter, you know, I don't even use it in CoD. I'll always pull the scoreboard up just to see, am I winning, am I losing, how's my team doing, how am I doing, how many millions of assists do I have. But there are so many differences between core and hardcore. There are perks that are completely worthless. In Modern Warfare 3, the recon perk, worthless. If you get any damage on somebody, they're dead. There's no mini-map for them to be painted onto anyway. Blast Shield, almost completely worthless. It does give you a little bit extra, but not enough for it to matter. Silencer isn't needed. The noob tube is required, as we talked about earlier. So the hardcore community could use some patching. They're always asking for something. The problem is balance, and just because I think I have a great idea doesn't mean that it's the greatest idea in the world. Ricochet was supposed to be a super wonderful problem, but you have so many trolls out there that just run in and try to get you killed that it doesn't exactly help you as much as you think it does. Kill kicker in Black Ops, it was 3 kills or 2 if you killed the objective player, like the flag carrier, and that was fine. I think that did fine. In team deathmatch, or I'm sorry, we avoided team deaths in capture the flag. We avoided them like the plague because, I mean, these matches go on for maybe 10 minutes per side, and you don't want to have your buddies all in a game for 15 more minutes and you be sitting out in the lobby not allowed to get back into the game. It was definitely a good deterrent. Ricochet is terrible. Kill kicker, I like it. I like it. Let's use it. The anti-troll problem with Ricochet is just too big of a problem in my opinion. It really needs to go. One thing I would like to see is if you're gonna have the kill kicker, have it reset at halftime. Have it reset. If you give me 3 kills on each side of that game, that's fine. That would be great. But that's again just my opinion, which brings me to the fact that would only matter in a couple of game modes: hardcore capture the flag, hardcore demolition, games that have half times. I'm not sure exactly how it works in Search and Destroy because that's another silly game mode in my opinion. I really hope you like it. I don't. And when you get home tonight, or when you get a chance to get online, play a hardcore game mode. Play it on Modern Warfare 3. Play it on Black Ops. Does it matter about your stats anymore? I sure hope not. I mean, there's only 2 weeks until the new game comes out. If you're still worried about your stats, you may have more. Why would you be watching this video? I'll just put it like that. Why would you be watching a video if you're still worried about your stats 2 weeks before the game's over? Right. Try to promote everything in the hardcore community, so please go check it out. Check out an objective game mode. Get off the team deathmatch. It's a fun game mode, but you can get a lot more kills in an objective game. Go try one of those out and enjoy yourself. If you're still around, I appreciate you watching the video. Please click on the subscribe button. I can't have enough subscribers. We're going to have some great things happening in Black Ops 2. I've got some good ideas. I'm going to continue to do hardcore and core information back and forth and see what you can do trying to move seamlessly back and forth as a player. So definitely click the subscribe button that's coming up and stick around for some more great, wonderful, interesting conversations. Thanks. Have a great day.